This is why I sold all of my NFTs, so that I can put the money into altcoins. And you're probably thinking, Kale, you're such a crazy person. Why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. NFTs are the future, bro. Just buy some pictures and you'll flip them for millions. Well, let me show you my experience, why it is a lot harder than people are telling you to actually, sell NFTs for a profit. And also, I'm going to show you why I think that this money is better placed in altcoins and where you can put it. But wow, let's just get right into it. I'm just ready to show you today. So why did I film this video? Well, because I asked you guys what you wanted. You told me you wanted this video, but I do love these people. These people are my people right here. Don't film, you suck. Yeah, let's go, baby. I like the energy on Twitter. I like it when people just give, I like to give it. I like it when people give it back, right? Okay, so anyway, let's talk about why this is all happening. Yesterday, I had some news. I had some big, insane news that obliterated the brains of the Twitterverse. And everyone was like, Kale, you psychopath, you sold your Kong? You sold the face of this worldwide global phenomenon that is the Kale Show? There used to be a beautiful gorilla here, and now it's just a picture of your face? Who are you? What is wrong with you? Do you need to get your shit together? Well, I'm very sorry. Like, there were a lot of comments like, Kale, why would you do that? What the F? I was like, who's this guy popping up on my feed? No, say it ain't so. I know, guys, trust me. It hurt me in my soul to sell Gussie. His name was Gussie, and he has a new owner now. Okay, but you're probably wondering, what did I do with the profits? Well, I bought all of this Joe. I bought all of this Teddy. We'll talk about why in a second. We'll get to that, okay? But I just want to show you something, okay? These are my total NFT profits, okay? I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm not trying to brag, but, I am, okay? And I've been spending a lot of money. I bought a Genesis Kong for 40 Ethereum, flipped it for 90 Ethereum. I bought a CryptoPunk, bought it for 110 Ethereum, and it flipped it for 85, so I lost 25 Ethereum. I bought this Bored Ape. I bought it for 51, sold it for 40, lost money on that. I bought a Baby Kong. I bought these pages, made money on these. I bought some Pudgy Penguins. I bought that guy, lost money on that. Like, these are all the things that I've basically done, and I added up. I bought a Mutant and flipped that for profit. All of that work, right? All of those stupid NFTs, some of the most blue chip NFTs that you can think of in the space, ones that people dream about owning. Kale, you had a punk? Oh, you're so cool. All of that resulted in $83,000 in profit. That is boring. That makes me want to just cry. I mean, that sucks. That amount of money, like trading millions of dollars worth of NFTs and only to achieve an $83,000 profit, sucks. I don't like that type of ROI. I never want to be involved with that. And that is why I sold everything, guys, because the reason I actually started this channel in the first place, right, was not because I needed another task in my life. I didn't need to say, hey guys, I want to film a YouTube video every day. No. I started this because I was in a Discord channel, right, with a bunch of new people, right? And everyone is talking about NFTs. Everybody wants to know, what's the next big NFT? How can I make money on NFTs? And they're minting this crazy stuff. And they mint it for 0.1 Ethereum, but the gas fees are $8 billion and they lose money instantly. And everyone is just out of money and just getting screwed over, right? So I started this channel because there's just not a lot of knowledge out there. I feel like a dad. I feel like I need to help a few of you. And so I just wanted to show you that like even a multi-millionaire, a guy who can actually, do this at scale with a little bit of knowledge, has been in business for years, all I was able to generate was $83,000 in profit on NFTs. Now, I know a lot of people have done better than me, but I'm just saying, it's not as easy as everyone makes it seem out there, okay? It's a rough road. It's tough. And so I want to propose to you as an alternative, something that is a little easier for you to make money in the rest of Q4, and then you can buy your NFTs, right? Like, my plan is to go back and to buy 5 of these Genesis cyberkongs. These bad boys, if you go to cyberkongs ranked by rarity, the floor price is 95 Ethereum. I don't expect that to change. These things poop out bananas. The bananas are worth $40. They poop out 10 bananas a day. So it's literally passive income. So if I can get like 5 of these bad boys in the bear market, I can literally make, I don't know, $1,000 a day without even doing anything, okay? So that is my goal. That is what I would rather do with the profits, is buy these cheaper later, okay? But right now, as of right now, I'm focused completely on altcoins, and here is why, okay? I talked about this in my video a couple days ago too, the top 3 most bullish events that could happen for crypto, right? And the number 1 event is a ETF. It's access for all of these old people that don't know what Bitcoin is. They don't have a Coinbase account. What the hell's Coinbase? Where do I click? the pension funds, the old people funds that have all of the money. We're talking trillions and trillions of dollars. They don't have access to Bitcoin because it's not in their bylaws. They can't buy Bitcoin, okay? But if a Bitcoin ETF comes through, they can. And this came out yesterday, and this is why I dumped my Kong and I'm putting all my money into altcoins, because Gary Gensler reiterated his support for a Bitcoin futures ETF. Right, look at this. I mean, this is the head of the SEC. This is the guy who has meetings with these companies in order to approve ETFs going forward. Now, there are a ton, more than a dozen, as you can see here, of ETF filings that have been filed. More than a dozen. There's actually 4 that are going to be looked at in mid-October. There's multiple that are going to be looked at in November. And Pentoshi, who has been talking about this since literally last year and has predicted pretty much every dip, every rise, everything in crypto. He's probably the best guy at predicting what's going to happen. He says that Bitcoin ETF approval is going to happen in November, not sooner, not later. And everyone else is basically saying October or November. So if you don't think this is going to happen, I think you're about to get left behind. There is about to be a $10 trillion worth of capital that has been sitting on the sidelines, that is in all of these old people funds that can't get access to Bitcoin, that is going to come flooded into Bitcoin. And what do you think that's going to happen? Do you think that Bitcoin is just going to stay here around, where did I have another? Do you think it's just going to stay around whatever price it's at right now, $43,000? I don't think so. And I think that it actually responded to this news yesterday. If I go to the BTC chart, I think that my timing was actually really good on this trade, because yesterday we kind of got this news, and on the indicator, as you can see here, we had strong momentum here. And boom, we just shot up from like the bottom right here, which I think is going to be the end of the actual bottom, about $40,000, all the way up to like 43.9 in a matter of hours. And I think this is, I don't want to like call it too prematurely, guys, but I do think that may have been it. And here's why. I posted this on Twitter too. This is my wild speculation of the sequence of events that is going to happen, because it's all about the news right now, right? Like all of the stuff that's holding down the Bitcoin price, all the FUD, all that stuff out there, it's just BS, right? It's just news articles. None of it's really real. You know, we talk about Evergrande. We talked about all of that in all these videos. If you want to go back here and look, it's China bans Bitcoin. Why should you sell? And all this stuff right here. Go watch these if you want just more clarification on why this news just doesn't matter, right? But currently, as you're watching this video, September 30th, right now, look at this. Okay, hold on. Let's go to my Twitter. Okay, here's what I think is going to happen next. The government is going to raise the debt ceiling. The debt ceiling right now is hanging over everyone. Everyone's like, the government is going to shut down, Kale. Guys, I can't. I'm sorry, I gotta stop. I can't deal with this right now. The people, oh my gosh, the gray hairs in Washington, they are so disrespectful to your intelligence. They really don't think that you have a brain. They are posting these headlines in Bloomberg and CNN and all these things saying that the government is going to shut down by October 18th. They really are saying this. They're saying that Congress is not going to approve raising the debt ceiling, which means they're not going to print more money. Guys, I'm sorry. They're not even trying to hide it anymore, how stupid they think that you are as a person. They think that you're so stupid that you believe that these politicians who are worth hundreds of millions of dollars are going to let all the markets crash on purpose. You think that they're going to, it's so preventable. This is something that is so obvious. They've raised the ceiling 60 times since 1960. They're going to raise it. Okay, I can't comprehend why people are reacting to this news like it's not going to happen. I cannot understand. I feel bad for you if you believe anything that comes out of the media. It's so disgusting. So they're going to raise the debt ceiling, obviously, which is going to be bullish, because that's literally like saying, how many other ways do they need to say? We're going to print the money, guys. We're going to print it until it runs dry. They're just going to say that to the whole country on the news, and all the markets are going to pump. The next thing is that Big Daddy Powell is going to smooth the markets by walking back tapering. Remember how last week we were talking about how this Powell guy was going to talk about tapering and the markets were going to be all iffy? Well, he's already come back and kind of walked back his comments and been like, "Hey guys, don't worry, we're not gonna stop printing money too much. We're only gonna stop like a little bit, and then in a few weeks we'll be like, don't worry about it at all. We're just gonna keep it going. Inflation's just gonna run." Okay, if you don't understand what I'm talking about here, look into it a little bit more. It's kind of important. But number 3, Bitcoin ETF. I do think this is going to happen. And then here's 2 more things, guys. Here's my predictions. I think Elon is going to tweet something positive. He just broke up with his girl. He's feeling pretty sad. He's not, he needs some love from the Twitterverse. And what's the best way to get attention on Twitter? Well, it's to tweet about Bitcoin. And I think this time he's actually going to tweet something positive. So that's one of my predictions. And the other one is that 2 big institutions are going to be revealed, at least, to have bought Bitcoin in October. We'll see what happens. Because after Q3 earnings are revealed, they're going to have to show you if they bought Bitcoin, right? Some of these institutions. Could be Twitter, could be Facebook, could be any of these big ones. If we get even one of those things to happen, we're going to 100K Bitcoin, okay? So, when I weigh all of this information, right? We have an ETF that's going to get approved. I'm pretty positive that that the government is not going to let us decline on our debt, right? They're going to print money. So they're guaranteed money printing, probably getting an ETF. So those 2 are guaranteed. We're probably going to get an Elon tweet, and we're probably going to get institutions buying. So these are things that I have a good level of confidence in. You know what I don't have a good level of confidence in? Whether or not this, I love him. I love this guy a lot. He's great. And honestly, I almost didn't sell him just out of like a attachment. I was attached to him. But this is an investment. This is not about, I love my NFTs. I'm going to hold them till I'm in the grave and broke. Like, no, I'd rather have money than have this guy and be broke. And I don't think that he is going to double in value faster than the coins in this portfolio. I just don't. I don't think that's possible. I think Bitcoin is going to 100K by the end of the year. It's a freight train that is not going to be stopped. And I think that if Bitcoin does that, let's just think logically here, people, okay? If Bitcoin is able to go to 100K, every coin in this portfolio, and a lot of these have been beat up, and a lot of you guys have been on Twitter like, Kale, Crypto Meta is down 69%. Well, Crypto Meta sucks. I don't know. I think it's going to go back up. But some of these coins have gotten beat up. But overall, this portfolio has held up extremely nicely. It's basically been about the same level of volatility as Ethereum, and I am down for that, right? If I can hold all of these tiny coins, I mean, you guys have seen these, right? Polka City, Atari, Polka Bridge, Polka Starter, Joe, Kylan, Moon River, Polka Markets, D-Race, ALU. If I can hold, these are the awesome coins. So go, if you want to know what they are exactly, go watch this video, my entire portfolio. If these coins can hold up against Ethereum in a downtrend, imagine what they're going to do in an uptrend. So here's my bold prediction, okay? And you don't have, and trust me, don't follow this portfolio, do whatever you want to do. But my prediction is that if Bitcoin hits all-time highs, which is about $20,000 from here, this portfolio will at a minimum double. Okay? It's going to double. That's 100% gain instead of a, 25% gain on Bitcoin, right? So I'm going to do way better than Bitcoin. And then if Bitcoin goes to 100K, I think that this will go 3 to 5x. And that is going to be very, very important for me. Something that is very much more important to me than holding, this or this or this. Like, these are just status symbols. These are just like, I'm so cool. Like, just come to the club with me and I'm going to pop a bottle of champagne and show you how rich I am. Like, this doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is making money, and I think that's the same thing to you, okay? And so the last things I want to talk about really quickly are the day-to-day price movements, what did I expect here going forward. So one chart that I would definitely be aware of, guys, is this Bitfinex. This is the Bitfinex buy orders, okay? Bitfinex always controls the market. I talked about this on Twitter as well. You really should follow me on Twitter if you want to make money in this market. Like, I don't know what the hell you're doing. It's at Kale Abe, okay? Like, I am all over this shit every day, and I'm funny as hell. I'm literally hilarious, so you should follow me. But anyway, so this crap, like, these are all the buy orders that are sitting there waiting to buy Bitcoin if the price dumps. As you can see, it's right below 40K on Bitfinex. Bitfinex always controls the market. So this guy was saying it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen if the bids, if we actually dump back down there, those bids get filled, like all of these orders get filled and then we shoot back up, or if we just don't even make it down there anymore because we're already too high up. And I personally am kind of under the belief that I don't think we're going to get back down there. I think that everyone knows that the whales are trying to buy the coins that low, right? I think everyone really understands that. And so they're not going to sell and just sell it to these billionaires. But we'll see. Some of you guys are idiots and you might sell to the billionaires. But that is the only situation that I see happening. We may go down to 38K, maybe. That is the worst case scenario, and then we will rocket back up to 100K. Or we already have the bottom and we're going to 100K, which means that this portfolio is going to go insane. That's all I got to say. Get your ass onto Twitter, because I wasn't on Twitter for like the first year when I should have been, and I missed out on so many damn things. Okay, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Peace!